just some quick reassurance that if you relate to any of these bad habits, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. They're all habits that I've had to outgrow, and I just want to share them so I can maybe help someone or inspire them to change this year. I made a list of 7 different bad habits that I had to slowly unlearn because they were killing my confidence slowly, and I didn't even realize until I stopped doing them how different I felt and how much better I felt without doing these bad habits. So hopefully this can inspire you to do the same as well. Number 1 is checking social media first thing in the morning. When you wake up, your brain is so sensitive. You've just woken up. If you roll over and immediately grab your phone and go on Instagram and look at all these stories of people like being successful, going on vacation, like doing all these crazy things, or just like seeing somebody's beautiful outfit and like being jealous, like you're just creating jealousy like the second you wake up. Because sometimes it's hard for people when you go on Instagram, like you'll just be jealous of people here and there, you won't even notice it, but you're training your brain the second you wake up to just feel jealousy like so quick in the day, which is so bad for your brain. You shouldn't like know how, like what 100 people are doing. Like if you go on your phone for like 20 minutes in the morning, you can probably look at like maybe not 100, but you can look at so many stories if you wake up and sit there for like 20 minutes rather than just getting up right away and just getting ready for the day. You can look at so many different stories and see what so many people are doing, which like that's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be able to see that much. Like there was a time where people didn't have phones and they would just wake up and just brush their teeth and get changed, like instead of waking up and doom scrolling for like half an hour. Like that is so bad for you. And this ties in to number 2, which is letting jealousy take over instead of actually using it as inspiration. Because of course I still go on social media, even if I don't go it straight in the morning, like I still am going on it. And when I see someone that's successful or like has a successful YouTube, or like just has things that I would want, or is traveling, I see that now as inspiration instead of feeling like so mad at my phone, or like mad that this person's like in Australia, like my friend, she's like in Australia living it up. And I'm like, instead of being mad at that, like you look at it and you're like, that is so cool, good for them. And you're just inspired to like travel, or inspired to start your business, or inspired to have a really cute outfit. If you see someone with a cute outfit, it inspires you to put on something. Like I haven't worn this shirt in like forever and I just put it on because I was like, whatever. But not letting it get to you in the way where you see everything as like a competition. Because sometimes like a while ago I would open my phone and then just see somebody like living in a certain place or wearing a certain outfit, or like having certain things in their life, and being like, what the fuck, like I want that. And then not seeing it in a good way and seeing it in like I'm like annoyed, or that's so annoying. Like that's terrible. You should not be jealous of other people. You should just use that as inspiration, because then you can see clearly the things that you're jealous of. Like let's say 1, 2, 3, the 3 things you're jealous of people online. That shows you what you want out of life. Like that's what you want. Those are your goals. Like if you see somebody traveling all over the world, living in a certain city, or like having a certain lifestyle, those are all things that you want to have. So that should be used as inspiration to strive towards a goal, towards like 1, 2, and 3, or like one of the things, because then you just know what to strive towards. And then you can make a plan, like, how am I gonna live in this city? How am I gonna have this style of, like, I love this style of clothing. I need to start thrifting this certain, like, style, like, I don't know, whatever it is. Like, minimalist or whatever, more, like, maximalist. Anyways, doesn't matter what it is specifically, but that just shows you what to strive for and what to look for, and using that as inspiration instead is way more healthy. And then you can see what you want out of this life and work towards it. As I said like 17 times already. Number 3 is waiting to feel quote unquote ready before starting. Like for example, starting my YouTube. Like I'm like, oh, once I feel confident, or once I look a certain way, or once I feel the happiest, like I'll start my YouTube channel. Like once I no, you can't do that. Confidence only comes through action, and if you actually go through with what you say you're gonna do, you will feel so confident. Like the second I started posting YouTube videos, I felt so confident within myself, because I'm like, I'm doing what I said I was gonna do. And especially because I did it like in November, so then going into the new year, it couldn't be one of my resolutions, like start a YouTube channel, which that's been my resolution for like the past 2 years. And this time I didn't have to write it down, and I was like, wow, like I feel so much better about myself, even though like it's not like I have like 1 million views, I have like 20. It doesn't matter, like I'm doing what I wanted to do. And as I said, the confidence only comes from taking action, no matter what it is. Even like you're feeling stuck and like you want a different job, but you're not doing anything. Like you can do all your little manifesting, all your little like positive thinking, but without taking action, nothing's gonna happen. Like, how do you expect to get your dream job if you're not applying like crazy? How do you expect to do well on YouTube if you're posting like once a month? How do you expect to do well in school if you're barely studying? Like, these are all things that you can like be like, oh, I have the positive attitude and everything's gonna be awesome. Like, sure, if you're working towards that goal and taking action, because there's nothing better you can do than just taking action now, starting now, rather than waiting for the right time, waiting. You're waiting for what? Literally, what are you waiting for? Like, actually, because the more you wait, the more invisible you are, the more shitty you feel about yourself. Your self-confidence is slowly going down because you said you would do something and you said you'd do something and you're not. So it's just like, oh my God, it's depleting. It is depleting. So the second you take action, no matter how small it is, it doesn't matter. As long as you take action, like every single day or like every single week, if you want to post 1 video a week on YouTube, or if you study a little bit every single day, or whatever you're working towards, as long as you're taking those little bits of action, something's gonna happen. Consistency is obviously key. Everyone knows that. So if you, I feel like I'm shaking my hand so much. If you just go through with what you said you're gonna do, you'll feel much better about yourself. So don't wait for the right moment. Just start now. That is like one of the things that I feel so passionate about, is you can't wait. Like I can't remember the exact quote, maybe I'll put it up, but you can't wait for everything to be happy, or you can't wait for the perfect time to be happy, or whatever. That can be a happiness or the right time to start. Like, you can't wait for that. You need to just take action now, because if you take action now, like, what's it gonna be like in 3 months, in a year, versus if you don't take action for a year? Like, imagine where I'd be at with all my shit if I did this like years ago. You know what I mean? But at least I started, so, you know what I mean? I feel like that was a lot of intense talking for a second there. Number 4 is not standing up for myself. I feel like throughout my entire life, I've almost labeled myself. I've said this out loud, which is so bad to say about yourself, but I've like quote unquote labeled myself as like the people pleaser. Like, I'm too nice and I let people walk all over me, and it just happens because I'm just too nice. Like, a guy fucks me over, or like he doesn't treat me right, and I'm like, oh, I'm just too nice. Like, I couldn't let go of them, and I didn't, I'm talking in this different tone because it's like me, like, being a little bitch version of myself, but like being the person that gets walked all over and is like, oh no, I'm a people pleaser. Like, you should not be labeling yourself as a people pleaser. Like, that's embarrassing, because you're literally telling the world that you just please people and you don't do shit for yourself. Like, that is terrible. Like, don't do that. Like, whenever you're talking out loud, words are so much stronger than you think. Like, if I'm like, I'm a people pleaser and I'm too sensitive and I'm too kind to people and people take advantage of me, like, if I'm saying that out loud, like, obviously it's gonna fucking happen if I'm portraying that as myself. So once I kind of took the reins a little bit and not let that happen, like, stand up for myself, set boundaries, know what I'm worth, and just, like, if someone's gonna cross me, like, it's not gonna be good. Like, I'm not the people pleaser anymore, I hope. But yeah, just like, don't label yourself like that. I used to say that all the time, which is so embarrassing. I'd be like, I'm just a people pleaser. Like, no, don't say that. That's weird and embarrassing. Nope. But yeah, just standing up for myself and like going against this quote unquote label that I gave to myself, because everyone does that. They're like, oh, like, I'm sensitive, or like I'm mean, or like people just say like basically tell somebody about their own personality through words, which I almost find weird, because I'm like, you can't tell someone how you are. They have to just like see what you're like to see how you are. Like, I'm this, whatever. But yeah, just standing up for myself and not being this, I just said that, quote unquote people pleaser that I have always been, whatever. Number 5 is not letting the fear of being seen and other people's opinions take over. I remember, I think it was a few years ago that I was talking to someone, and I remember I like opened up about like how I wanted to become a YouTuber, or just not become a YouTuber, but I wanted to post YouTube videos, and how I wanted to do it since I was a little kid. And I hadn't talked about it a lot, like to like people, like actually talked about it out loud. I'd always thought it. I told this person that I wanted to do that, and they just totally shut my idea down. They were just like, if it's so easy, like, wouldn't everyone be able to do it? Da 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 da. And I was just like, well, not everyone's creative. Like, can you do it? No, not everyone has the creative mind to like think of ideas, execute them, like be consistent. Like, I'm posting like 2 YouTube videos a week and like trying to post TikToks and like do all this shit. Like, that is not like, not as easy as you think. And it was just so silly to me because like I just got shut down, and I was just like, really? Like, really? Yeah, that was like a few years ago, but it's just so, yeah, so silly because I took that to heart, and I didn't make a YouTube channel for like, or I had my YouTube channel, but I didn't actually post on it for like a few years because this person like said this to me, and I was like, wow, like they don't think that this can be something, and now I feel embarrassed. Now I don't want to post because then they're gonna see it, and this is really embarrassing, and now I'm scared. Anyways, but once I got over that fear of being seen and other people's opinions, like there's probably like a million people out there that think this is like so embarrassing that I'm filming in my room right now talking to myself, but like I've been like this my entire life. Even when I was a little kid, I would take the little camera recorder and just like go around the house filming videos and like talking to myself. Like I've always loved to do that. Even like, this might sound a little bit weird, but when I'm even alone at home, I like talk to myself, not all the time, but like sometimes when you're doing something, you're like, oh my god, ow, like, or like say things out loud. Like I am always the type of person that would even start like talking to myself in the mirror and then be like, I should just make a video out of this. Like, what am I doing? I just know I've always wanted to do this, and the fact that now I've come over the fear of being seen in other people's opinion, like I don't give a fuck if you think this is weird. I don't care at all if you think this is cringe, because it is seriously about just making that little girl's dreams come true. Like when I was 12, I was watching all the OG YouTubers, and I was like, this is so cool that they just like post these funny videos and like makeup videos and all this stuff and are just like so cool. Like I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and I still think it is, and that's why I'm doing it now, you know what I mean? But getting over the fear of being seen in other people's opinions will make you feel so confident, and you will truly like transform. Like it's only been two months, maybe like 3 months. No, 3 months. Oh, 3 months, I think. I think I've been posting for like 3 months, and like it's not like I've gained, but I think I have like 45 subscribers or something. Like who cares? It's not even about that. I'm just, the fact that I did something I wanted to do, like it's confidence, as I said before in the video. But like, yeah, don't let the fear of being seen in other people's opinions take over, because there's so many things. It doesn't have to be social media, but like there's so many things you could do in this life, and if you care about other people's opinions, you will never get to where you want to be, because so many things are cringe, or some people won't agree with what you're doing, but it just only has to make sense to you. So number 6 is comparing my behind the scenes to people's highlight reels. Like when you're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, like you're seeing people's like best state, and they're seeing all their growth and all their amazing videos, but you don't know what's behind there. So I would always just, like if I would make a video and it didn't do well, or I would be not doing the best mentally, and I'd see someone like so happy on Instagram, like it would just, this kind of ties into like the social media not in the morning, but this is just kind of social media in general, just having less screen time, because you're always comparing. It's so hard to not compare. And like if you're having a shitty day and then you see someone that is insanely beautiful, it's having like the best time of their life on a vacation, you're like, fuck my life, like this is annoying. But like who knows, maybe like 10 minutes before that video they were crying, or like 2 hours after that video something bad happened to them. Like it's not, no one's posting the bad parts. Like it's just a highlight reel. Like the highest points and best parts of someone's life is posted online. Like maybe some people actually don't post just the highlight reel, but like most people are just posting good pictures of themselves, fun pictures from their vacations, and like a fun carousel of like their fun January photo dump. And you're like, oh my god, they're so cool. It's like, you don't know the shit they went through in January. They could be posting all these cool photos, but they might have gone through some shit, so you don't know. So that kind of ties into the social media in the morning, but this is just in general, where just less screen time. And when you see someone having an amazing time, or like having a really cool outfit, or like living supposedly a quote unquote what you would want to be your dream life, it's like maybe they're not though. And like, don't take everything on Instagram and social media with a grain of salt, in a sense where you don't know what their life's actually like. So don't be like, oh, I wish I could have this life this person has. Like, maybe they're going through a lot of things that you don't want to go through. You know what I mean? So everyone goes through their own shit. So my last one, number 7, I don't know why I'm putting on my hands for a number. It's so random. I think I might have also missed one earlier on, but whatever, is consuming. Nope, I said it wrong. Creating more than I consume. I think it was January of 2025, maybe. I can't remember the exact date. I think it was then, though, that I was with 2 of my friends and we were just like throwing out questions and just having a fun conversation. And one of them said, if you could give advice to anyone, like that was like any advice, anything right now, what would it be? And I said to create more than you consume. And they started kind of laughing because they're like, as if, because at that time we were just like going out, like either working, going out, or just like brain rotting, doom scrolling all together, like hanging out. So it was like, haha, as if we're going to create more than we consume. Like, how's that possible? And in that moment, I kind of realized that I was giving, they said to anyone, give advice to anyone, but I was giving advice to myself. Because as I said it, I was like, I'm just talking to myself, because I knew in that moment that I really wanted to start posting YouTube videos and TikToks and whatever and so on. So in that moment when I said create more than I consume, like I really meant I was talking to myself. And it was funny because they were laughing, but in the back of my head, I was like, I know that I'm gonna do this though. And I know that this actually is the most amazing advice that I could hear right now coming from myself, is that I should create more than I consume, because that actually is what I'm doing now. Because I still like doom scroll and like go on like social media, of course, but so much less. And like half the time when I'm on like TikTok or somewhere, I'm like just on it to like find cute songs I like to save to like post a TikTok with later, or like just seeing inspiration or like little trends I want to join in on, or like just seeing inspo. If someone says something really like inspirational, I'm like, oh my god, that reminded me of like this topic I always wanted to make a YouTube video about, or you know what I mean, like something like that. So the fact that I was giving advice, like, oh, if you have advice for anybody, but I was literally just talking to myself, and I knew I would go through with it because I was just like, no. And then it hit me almost in that moment where I was like, I need to follow this advice this year. Like, I need to do it this year. And if I don't, like, we're gonna have some issues, like with myself mentally and my own thing. Cause I'd been wanting to, like, I think starting in 2023 or 2024, I think it was my 2024, little mood board. It's like when I started making little mood boards, and that's where I wrote down like I had like photos of like YouTube and stuff. And I remember one of my friends in class was like, are you gonna be like a YouTuber or something? Like, what is this on your mood board? Because it was in my journal open on the desk. And I was like, yeah, I guess, like, I don't know. And then of course I didn't do it that year. And then 2025, that was January, where that interaction happened with my friends. And I just sat there and I was just like thinking, like, I need to listen to my own advice and seriously go for it, because if I don't, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna be so sad and like just not be in a good mental space. And like, ever since I took my own advice, which was in November, so January versus November, but I still did it within the same year that I had that thought. But ever since I took my own advice, like, my perception on life has truly shifted, and I feel so much more confident in how I feel and what I do. And like, I don't know, I'm just so much happier because I know I'm working towards something that I've always wanted to do. And like, seriously, if you're creating more than you consume, you're so much more fulfilled, because like half the time when I'm opening these apps, like, it's to post. Like, I still open them to be like, I just want to scroll for a bit, you know, just like brain rot, but like not as much. I used to do it for so long. So the fact that I'm doing it way less, it makes me feel way better mentally for that reason. And then also the fact that I'm creating more than I consume, which was my advice to everybody, but it was just to myself. But I'm really happy I went through with it, because I wouldn't be this happy and confident as I am today. Confidence didn't come from changing who I was as a person. I'm the exact same person. I just actually went through with the things I was wanting to do, and then stopped doing certain habits that didn't make me feel good. Like, obviously going on social media first thing in the morning is not gonna make you feel good. Like, I remember when I had a really good streak of not doing it, and then I did, and I immediately felt so tired. Like, I didn't do it for like let's say 5 days. And then on the 6th day, I like did it in the morning. And then I was just like, I like got up to like brush my teeth and everything. And I was like, I'm so tired. Like, this is not normal. I should not be feeling like this. So that was like a key indicator that that's not good for me. And yeah, just like getting rid of all these bad habits that you can't compare yourself to people online. Like, you can't do that. Like, you need to realize that you take this social media with a grain of salt. Like, you think I'm posting a video when I'm bawling my eyes out because something made me upset or like something bad happened to me? Like, no, I'm posting a video when like I did my makeup and I put on a cute top and I feel like making a video, or that I plan to, because I actually have a schedule for that, but that I have to upkeep. But yeah, like, you don't see me rolling out of bed and just making a video. I mean, maybe I should, to be more like real, but you know what I mean. Seriously though, if this resonates with you, like, maybe this is your sign to start now, to not wait until you're quote unquote ready, because you'll never be. And your confidence truly only comes through action and doing whatever, no matter what it is that you want to do. The confidence and everything will come with action. So there's nothing else you can do by just waiting. Like, waiting will crush you, waiting will kill you. Start now and start today, so that your future self can thank you that you started when you did. I really hope this video resonated with someone and was inspiring or entertaining. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next few days. Bye.